But Quinn, aren't you afraid that you look like a hefty bag? Not that you do. No way.
Hi everyone, in today's video I will be talking about the fashion club, and I will also be doing a character analysis on its members. So first, what is the fashion club? It's a club whose purpose is to promote good looks as well as popularity. They critique other people's styles, popularity, status, and looks. For example, in season 1, episode 2, a girl whose name I forgot, she was telling Tiffany and Sandi, two members of the fashion club, how a girl was really popular but not as much as another girl, and that some guy was medium popular, but since he bought a great car he would become more popular. So they were critiquing like others people, like popularity, status. And after that, the girl was staring at Daria, Chuck, and Jane, and she said that they aren't popular at all. Then Tiffany added, "What's with that girl with the glasses? Her face looks weird, all the same color." And then Sandi added that, "Is that a new look or something?" Because the other girl mentioned that Daria looked that way because she was not wearing any makeup. So it really shows that they critique other people's like popularity, status, and looks.
She used to be very popular, but then there was that unfortunate nose job. That one behind the tiger, she was new and cute, so she became like popular overnight. Those three aren't popular at all. I don't know.
But what's with that girl with the glasses? Her face looks weird. All the same color.
She's not wearing makeup.
Is that a new look or something?
Brr. Scary.
I know, a makeover project. We'll find some hideously out-of-style nobody and make her look as good as us. Almost.
That's so great, Quinn.
They believe that they're actually appreciated for their critiques and that they're helping other people, but that's not really the case. And they do have membership rules. So for example, you have to be skinny, pretty, and have long lashes, and you also need to be popular. So for example, in the Fat Like Me episode, Sandi gained weight, and because of her weight gain, she broke one of her rules of being skinny to be a part of the group. So she had to leave the club because she felt ashamed of herself. And then as soon as she lost the weight, she came back to be the president again. In order to have chances of being accepted in the club, this other character, her name is Brooke, she had to get rhinoplasty, and she didn't even get accepted into the club. So I think the rules are crazy, and Brooke totally wasted her money. Now I will be talking about the members, and first I will start with Quinn. She's the vice president of the fashion club. In my opinion, she radiates schoolgirl energy because on her first day at London High, she was told that she was cool, she had a cool name, and she was also asked out by a guy. It was obvious to me that like she was going to have a high status at her new school, and she's also very picky when it comes to her outfits and what she eats.
Oh no! These shoes are suede! Sheer, semi-sheer, or opaque?
She was picking the outfit for season 1, episode 2, when she was invited to a party, and when she was trying to like pick an outfit, she was talking about like different clothing materials, so like sheer, semi-sheer, or opaque, or textured. And I was expecting her to wear something like really cool to her party, but she went with something really casual. I was expecting more out of her, but still I really liked the top, but I didn't like the fit of her pants. I didn't like the details on her pants, and in general I thought her outfit was just okay, just something casual.
This ice isn't crushed. These aren't twisty.
Oh, I'll go twist some.
I like square crackers.
No, he did not.
Here.
In general, she really values her looks, and she thinks that being pretty and looking good is what she's good at. She's also afraid of trying harder in school because she doesn't want to be labeled as smart, thinking that is going to make her less popular. But I do like the fact that she really matured as the show progressed, and she became like more caring towards other people. Her typical outfit was the pink crop top with a smiley face, and she wore that with jeans, a belt, and boots. Other one was the pink long sleeve butterfly tee with jeans, and in general I would say that her style is very girly and 90s of course, and she likes color. I think she wore outfits based on different occasions. So for example, when she got an A on her paper and she became the popular brain, she wore an all black outfit and she told Daria that that's how deep people dress, and she became a trendsetter for like most girls at her school because of her they started wearing black. And also for Lollapalooza she wore a festival inspired outfit. Quinn is the only girl that stands up to Sandi, and as the vice president, of course, I think Quinn should add her own opinions, and she's not always going to agree with Sandi. And if Sandi wanted like the vice president to always agree with her, I think she could have chosen Stacy, another character, and Stacy is a people pleaser, and I feel like if Sandi chose her, she wouldn't really complain about anything. But I don't think Stacy would uphold the title as vice president.
Let's get out of here while there's still time to walk. Running for your life is so geeky.
Sandi is the founder of the fashion club. In general, I think she's manipulative. She's very passive aggressive. She's jealous that queens get all of the attention. And I also think that in general, she's very authoritarian. This is why it works that she's the leader of the fashion club, because when she says that something is trendy or that something is not, like the other girls, they all agree with her, except Quinn, that sometimes like argues with her, but most of the time Quinn like apologizes, like she bows down to her.
Why are we going to Alternapalooza? Isn't that for girls who don't shave?
As members of the fashion club, we have to keep up with the latest trends in music and clothes. They're leggings! They're leggings!
She does notice that Quinn doesn't always agree with her, so there's always some sort of tension between the both of them, so they're kind of like frenemies. But I'm glad that Quinn was still there for Sandi when she gained weight, and I love the fact that she was supportive towards her. I love the Fact Like Me episode because this was the first time I saw like an emotional Sandi. Usually she's very rude and passive aggressive. I'm glad that we got to see that side of her. Next, we have Stacy. She's the secretary of the fashion club. I think she's sweet, she's very insecure, and she's also a people pleaser. She's usually bullied by Sandi, and like she doesn't stand up for herself. And I feel like Sandi throws some toxic positivity at her, like always telling her, oh, like you're going to be all right, and she doesn't acknowledge like Stacy's emotions. And I noticed that she really has a great bond with Quinn, and I think it's because she wants to be like Quinn, because Quinn, you know, she attracts like all these boys. She's really popular, and even when she became like the smartest in the school because of her A for her essay, like other people respected her, like they didn't put her down for being smart. And I think she kind of sees herself, she sees Quinn as someone she would like to become. And when she invited Quinn to stay at her house, she dressed up like her, and she told her that she wanted to dye her hair color the same as Quinn, and that scared Quinn. And I mean, I think that's also frightening, because girl, just be yourself. And in general, it's obvious that like she's afraid of rejection, and she thinks that she's always doing something wrong when she just exists. But at some point when the fashion club was falling apart, she took the lead, and she was trying to find like new members, and she was putting like a lot of effort in, even though Tiffany was doing absolutely nothing. And I'm proud of her for that. And then like as the season progressed towards the end of the show, she started like standing up for her own self and having her own opinions. But she did break a fashion rule. But she almost thought that she broke a fashion rule because she thought she was wearing stretch pants when she actually wasn't. And in general, like Quinn and the other members, she wears crop tops, pants, dresses, and skirts. Next, we have Tiffany. She's the treasurer. In general, I think she's very self-absorbed. She doesn't talk too much, but in the beginning of the show, her voice was different. Like she talk normally, but I think at some point they changed the voice actress or something like that. But I remember in the second episode, like I mentioned before, she made a comment about Daria's look, saying that all of Daria's face color looked all of the same, and that Daria's face looked weird. I think I think she talked a little bit more in the beginning, but after that, she didn't really say much. She did agree with Stacy to have Quinn take over the fashion club, and then I feel like she's so self-absorbed, like she's not really down to earth, she's just there and she doesn't really say anything. In the Lucky Strike episode, there was a teacher who was trying to flirt with her and she didn't even realize it. Like, she's so self-absorbed and she's not really paying attention to her surroundings. Now I will be talking about their fashion rules. I don't have all of them written down, but the first one is that you have to be trendy. The second one is that you should not wear stretch pants.
Stretch pants. Everywhere, stretch pants.
Hey! These are stretch pants! I'm wearing stretch pants!
They're leggings!
I remember Quinn's all-black outfit becoming a problem when a lot of people started to dress like her and abandon their sense of fashion. Sandi told her, "It seems like other girls are following your weirdo example and abandoning their fashion statements to wear all black, so it seems like wearing all black is a crime to her." And she said that eggplant at that time was a curing neutral, so that's the whole idea of wearing was trendy. And I remember Quinn telling her, "Well, I can't help it if I have influence around here. People admire me for my brain." Sandi even went far to order her to take a fashion sabbatical to get her priorities straight just because of her all-black outfit. She even went far to attempt to talk to Daria, but she got too scared. And it proves that she's a leader because the two other girls were afraid of talking to Daria. Next, we have don't wear the same outfit as your friend, because Stacy was wearing the same outfit as Tiffany and she told them that it was a problem.
Oh no, Tiffany is wearing your dress. Now what are you going to do?
How come they never kill the ugly people?
Or the people who wear sandals with socks?
You tell me, angels. You're the detectives.
In general, I think their outfits were trendy, casual. They always wore cute outfits, but I didn't feel like they were too much. Their outfits were very girly, like late 90s and early 2000 trends. They wore crop tops, skirts, dresses, pastels, and sometimes dark colors. And in general, I think their outfits were timeless, and for a live adaptation of Daria, like, it wouldn't be hard to style them at all, especially that like the late 90s, early 2000s are back in style for the spring and summer. In general, I think that they all add an amazing style, so I can't really pick which girl had the best style. And I also think that all the outfits they wore, like, let's say like Sandi wore something, I feel like what Sandi wore, Quinn, Stacy, or Tiffany could also wear. Feel free to tell me in the comments who had the best style. In the fashion club, I don't necessarily have a favorite member, but I am surprised that Stacy wasn't in the self-esteem like class, because she's really insecure, and I hate the fact that they waited until like the later season to make her like grow out of her shell and express herself more. I was reading about it like in an article, and I'm gonna link it down below, but I love the fact that the show like shows that like popular people have like problems too. They aren't like all perfect and always good to go. They also struggle with low self-esteem, even though they aren't going to like say it in public. And yeah, I mean, that's all I had to say. I know this is a very short commentary, but I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Tell me what you think of the characters in the comments, or which one is your favorite character.